Thank you so much for joining us today at the inauguration of Khalsa 8's first acquired facility in Canada. I literally just got goosebumps. This is an incredible moment. First and foremost, I would like to begin by just congratulating the entire Khalsa 8 team. I have literally seen Pinky Auntie Mandeep Brar here, the director of Khalsa 8 Manitoba. I've seen her from a long time. This space went from her basement, us gathering there, meeting there, collecting there, to now having our own facility. So congratulations to the entire Khalsa 8 team. For those who may not be as familiar with Khalsa 8 or may, just want to get an idea of who Khalsa 8 is, we're going to play an introductory video. So we'll start with that, and Mo, if you could cue that up. Now, before we do move forward, I would just like to do our land acknowledgement. We would like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 1 territory, and that the land on which we gather today is the traditional territory of Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. Land acknowledgement should be a hard reminder of the ongoing work that needs to be done. Reconciliation with the Indigenous peoples of Canada is our collective responsibility, and we must not treat it like a buzzword. What it truly means is the full implementation of the 94 calls to action countries, and truly they're in this room with us today, so it goes to show any of us can really step out of our comfort zone and for the sake of Seva do something good. So can we get a round of applause for them? I would now like to call up our very own Pinky Auntie Mandeep Brar, the director of Khalsa 8 Manitoba.
I would like to thank everyone for joining us for the inauguration of our office opening. I would especially like to thank our elected officials, community leaders, Khalsa 8 Canada team members, and Sangat for supporting us today. The opening of this facility here in Winnipeg will allow Khalsa 8 to expand our Seva for those in need. As many of you know, the Sikh community has been an integral part of Winnipeg and Manitoba for many, many years. I'm personally humbled that we have been able to acquire this facility. It will allow us to continue our work in tackling poverty, food insecurity, as well as the various floods and fires we see nowadays quite a bit. While we have been enriched by the increase in international students, many of them have struggled to settle and study in Canada. This facility will allow us to provide them with student orientation and other help. This place will also allow us to hold workshops in mental health, better health living, career development, addiction reduction, and to train our volunteers for the complicated challenges we face as aid workers. Even though this Khalsa 8's first purchased facility in Canada, please consider this your own space too. We have always been comforted by our partnership with local charities and hope this growth for us will help them further. Before I close my few words, I would like to thank our Winnipeg team and all the volunteers from Khalsa 8. There are many, Some you can see Some you don't even see their faces, but they are working and tirelessly behind all the time. I had, there are many young kids that were here all day yesterday doing all the seva, and I don't even see their faces right now. So there are many, and my heart goes and my salute to those volunteers that work tirelessly without thinking about any recognition. For this Jatara, volunteers the team ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੀ inauguration ਸੀ we had to do and we decided in just a week of time because our own team and our volunteers were here from GTA for a wedding and we thought we can't have Ravi Paji here, he was busy for like 3 months. We can't have Jatinder Paji, he had some family sickness in the family. So we thought, although every Gurukar has supported us and we have everybody from all Gurukars at this time sitting with us, but that was one Gurudwara, one Gurukar that we started our seva with. And in that, for that matter, they just donated $11,000 today to start with. The second is our Sikh motorcycle club. You'll see them there. They also decided, if you know, they did a Canadian diabetes ride just last month, and they decided they're going to do another one, and they're announcing it today for Khalsa 8 International. They're going to do a ride, and all the donations will go to all. We are today celebrating this opening ceremony, and for that matter, we have 100 hygiene and care packages being donated today to women's shelters. And for that, I will have Mandeep Brar to say a few words before we invite other officials to on the podium. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। सारी संगत एक बारी फिर बहुत दिलों धन्यवाद एंड ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰੀਏ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ। We have so many here, Raj and everybody here, they're sitting with us, and I can't name everyone here, but there's so many. Devi Sharma, so many of you guys are here that have always stood beside us, and salute to you guys. Thank you for that. And Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Mandeep Brar.
Very important step for all Canadians to recognize that Treaty 1, and especially in Toronto, this is something that a tradition that has started, but we don't do enough. First off, I do want to recognize. I'm going to take this. I want to thank Apne Benji. You've done a tremendous job with setting up Khalsa 8. I don't know if you guys know, but Khalsa 8 Winnipeg is the first Khalsa 8 team in all of Canada. It was established through that same principle that every Gurdwara has, every Sikh has in their heart, and that is to do seva, to do Simran, to read Bani. Khalsa 8 is the extension of the Sikh community for seva. It is a recognized organization that wherever Khalsa 8 will go, it will provide some sort of humanitarian support. Whether it's in Haiti, where Jushin had recently gone, even though Haiti itself was war-torn, even though there was gang violence, which Jushin was caught in, even in such extreme environments, we recognize that there was a need to go provide support to the people of Haiti, because we have a long relationship with providing support in Haiti. There are 10 orphanages that we provide regular support to. Through Africa, through Latin America, through the Middle East, all across Punjab, all across India, throughout different areas of Europe and in Canada. Most recent major projects have been with wildfires, providing any type of support right now. I'm not sure if you're following our social media. Out in Kelowna, Jasbir Paji is doing a wonderful job of providing support to the frontline workers, providing support to the hospitals, providing support to those who are being evacuated from their homes. Out in Maui, we have a team there right now actively providing support to those who are affected by the fires. We all recognize that our world is changing. And in order to adapt in this new change, the Sikh community has stood up, and it has provided, and it has accepted that challenge, that we will provide the support that we can through our community. Pledge any support from Khalsa Aid to those who are evacuating to Winnipeg for support. Whatever we can do, well, I'm pointing myself, whatever Benji can do and her team, please let them know. They will definitely stand up and represent this community, represent Winnipeg, represent Manitoba and all Canada to provide the support. It's very hard to be evacuated. Imagine maybe your home is burning down, you're running with your family, you know, the children, the students, it's not easy. So whatever we can do, definitely let us know. We'll be most proud and happy to support this cause. Thank you very much.
What should I say to the group that's gathered here this morning? You know, a grand opening of something of great significance. Khalsa Aid, we all understand, the first one in the country, is here home in Winnipeg. And I started to think of a guy by the name of Darshan Caleb. We all know Darshan Caleb. Back in 1988, I was first elected. And one of the first things I did because of Dr. Gulzar Chima is I went to Sikh Society. And I met individuals like Hakam Singh Joel. And I started to be acquainted about what Sikhism is all about. The reason why I say Darshan Kela is because shortly after that, it was a minority government. You're panicking, and we all know about minority governments in falling time and concerned. I wasn't a very wealthy person. And I approached Darshan and says, well, I have to raise money. He reaches in his pocket and pulls out $300. $300 back in 88, that's a lot of money. Inflation nowadays. And he gave the money. No questions asked. And what I found is Seva and the contributions that this Sikh faith community has done.
A moment to be here in this room with all of you. You know, as I'm listening to all of the speakers, my eyes are averted up here. Recognize the whole human race as one. And what keeps coming to mind for me is humanity. It's compassion, it's service, it's purpose. And that truly is what Sikhism, and it was said, I believe, by Mandeep, the extension of Khalsa Aid is all about. You know, I reflect on this past February, I was in India, and my brother Sarb was actually with me, and we got to go to the Golden Temple, where over tens of thousands of people are served and fed throughout the day. And again, this is an example of Sikhism, the true example of it, and something we should be incredibly proud of. And I'm just so grateful to be brought up and be part of a community here with such big hearts, contributing to the entire world. So I want to congratulate all of you. I want to thank all of you so sincerely from the bottom of my heart.
It is my pleasure to join you all today, along with my colleague, Councillor Marcus Chambers. We've both been a part of Khalsa Aid's initiatives for many, many years since the beginning when it was launched here in Manitoba, the Manitoba chapter. And we've seen the direct impact to Manitoba families. The support has been tremendous over the years. And now with this facility, the Manitoba chapter will be able to expand their reach and undertake Seva to the community more efficiently by having this home base in central Winnipeg. I had the pleasure of visiting this facility on April 30th when Khalsa Aid volunteers received the keys.
First of all, we are so grateful to all the Khalsa Aid team to invite us here, and congratulations, it's a big win for everyone, and to have a place, first place in Canada. And I want to congratulate all the team who put hard work to make this happen. So big applause for all of you. So I just want to give in a very short, like Sikh Motorcycle Club. Everybody is known about Sikh Motorcycle Club because it's all over Canada. And we have this Sikh Motorcycle Club Manitoba in 2017. So we do rides for causes. So, and we want to get awareness in the community, all over community, what Sikhs is all about. And as we have like heard so many speeches, what Sikhs do for the humanity. And that's like exactly Khalsa Aid is like on the principle of Sikhism. And the root of our group is as well, like to support causes like this we did a ride for Diabetes Canada. So we raised $25,000 in Manitoba, and that ride was all over Canada, which was like the overall fund raised is $75,000.
Minister of Municipal Relations and MLA for Lajimodier. I'm with Minister Abi Khan, the Minister of Sport, Culture and Heritage. And we're just so pleased to be here this morning, or this afternoon now, to witness the very first physical location for Khalsa Aid. I know it was about 2018 or 2019, Ravi Singh, who is the founder and CEO of the organization, visited Winnipeg. And I remember I met him and actually had the tremendous honor of giving him a tour of the Manitoba Legislative Assembly. And I saw the energy, the passion, and dedication in that man. And you can see it passed down right through to every local level Khalsa Aid, including here in Winnipeg. And that's a testament to it today. Winnipeg being the center of Canada, not Toronto. Winnipeg, the center of Canada. We have absolutely, that to see this happen here in Winnipeg. Now, I think in 2018 or 2019, I believe, when Ravi Singh had visited, I don't know that even he understood what was to come. All the disruption that we're seeing in this world right now, the wildfires, and our hearts and prayers go out to all the folks dealing with that. The unfortunate war in Ukraine, and we see that Khalsa Aid is there helping people on the ground. So God bless every single one of you. God bless the Khalsa Aid folks here. I know everyone who's made this possible, who works on it, and those who will be added to the team. Folks will come along and start helping out as this grows. You're going to get more and more volunteers. So God bless every one of you. In a world that's so disruptive, Khalsa Aid is an island of stability. It's a stabilizing force here in our society. So thank you. Sat Sri Akal.
So I'll keep my comments very short for a politician, surprisingly. All I'll say is I've only been in this role for a year and a half, and I have never felt more welcome than when I attend these functions. When I go to a Gurdwara on Sunday for Langar, I have never been so openly welcomed with open arms by this community. Everyone knows I'm Punjabi from Pakistan, and yet the love that I feel is immense. And the love that you are doing in the community, in the world, is absolutely, you can't put words to it. I have nothing further to say other than echo the comments GTA and Auntie and Uncle and everyone else has said. The work you are doing here is making massive ripple effects this entire province, this country, and this world. When you said this is going to be doubled in 10 years, I would beg to differ and say this will be doubled in 5 years, if not sooner than that. There's no community that is more, yes. There is no community that is more recognizable than the Sikh community. The pride you wear with your turbans, your beard, your women, and the seva that you do. It is the most recognized thing in any country, any city you go to. And I'm just honored and so proud that you let me say a few words and be involved in this community. It is one of the most humbling moments of my life. Thank you all very much. Keep up the good work.
A victory for the Khalsa. This is a victory. Congratulations on the building. Congratulations on opening the space. And thank you for all your work in the community. Our team is here with a spirit of gratitude, a spirit of thanks for everything that Khalsa Aid has been doing here in Winnipeg, here in Manitoba, and let's be honest, around the world. On a personal level, I was very humbled to have a chance to meet Ravi Singh when he was here at the Punjab Cultural Center a few years ago, and just speaking to him briefly, I was very inspired at his motivation to help, the selflessness, the generosity, and certainly I've seen that spirit exemplified through the local chapter of Khalsa Aid time and time again, whether you're fundraising to help with natural disasters overseas.
It's absolutely wonderful to see the growth of Khalsa Aid around the world, more so in Canada in the last few years. It's amazing how many chapters opened up and amazing volunteers. We can only do what we do because of volunteers, and our volunteer team in Winnipeg is just as amazing as the other Canadian volunteers, and together they built this amazing organization, Khalsa Canada, across Canada. So today, Winnipeg is a historic day. Thank you very much for all your hard work, individuals, every single person who helped, and those who are assisting in the background, the unsung heroes. And once again, congratulations to the Winnipeg team on the new office and warehouse, and hopefully we'll be visiting soon. Thank you.